let's go on to our very special guest for the afternoon. We have here the co-founder of Pangyao.hk, which is a social platform for migrants here in Hong Kong. And he is also the co-founder of the islandmarket.hk, which deals with llama businesses. So that means llama pa lang siya ngayon. Yeah, so it's called islandmarket.hk. But we're here to focus on the launch of the PANGYAO app. So please welcome to the show, Martin.
Hi there. Thank you very much for having me.
Hi,
Good
Martin.
to be here finally.
Yeah, I know. So
Well, I know this guy.
do you?
I think we may have met in the past.
Hi, Martin.
Hi.
Yeah, so we have mentioned you lots of times here on the show. I don't know.
What
Are
number?
you?
I think every show we mention your name.
Half of it's in a language I don't understand. So
Yeah, so it's
I don't know
fine.
It's
what
always
you're
in a
saying.
positive note, so you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah. It's okay. It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah.
It's all good. Wink, wink. So here we are going to finally introduce the PANGYAO app.
Yes, yeah, very exciting time for us. Hopefully this weekend, albeit well, is we're aiming to launch our new app, which has been several months in the making, I would say.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes. So we're very excited to reach this point.
It's pretty good. So for Pangyao.hk, how long has Pangyao.hk been around?
So I think it's pretty much bang on a year. So we launched originally in early November 2019. So obviously since then there's been lots of things going on and lots of changes, and then I think we decided to kind of move forward with the app maybe sometime earlier this year, and then it was a bit of a whirlwind since then really of just adding and fine tuning. So
Fine tuning.
Well, it says here that you launched this Pangyao.hk in November 2019, which is a year ago exactly.
yes.
So what a very good timing that a year after that we now have the app.
Yes, it's worked out quite well in the end actually.
Yes. So how many users do you have on Pangyao.hk?
I think we've got around 2,100 or so on the site at the moment, and then we've got much larger followings on social media. So we're trying to kind of encourage everyone to check out the website as well and sign up to the website, because I think with the launch of the app as well, so it's going to be interlinked with the website. So if you've signed up on the website, you'll automatically have an account there.
Oh, that's great. So they don't have to make another login for the app.
No, it'll be exactly the same.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, I tested the app and it was wonderful. It worked well for me
Good to
last
hear.
time. Yeah. So I'm sure everybody who will be testing the app too will be pleased as well. But in reality, when will the app be launched? Is it? Any date soon?
It's today.
It's today.
It is today.
Oh,
It's today.
Yes, today is the aim. So it's actually so it is available now in the App Store. So actually we did make it available a couple of weeks ago, but we decided we were still making some minor tweaks. So so we're formally launching it today. So you'll be seeing a lot more on social media about it to come in the coming days and weeks ahead.
That's great. So what can they do? What can migrant workers or domestic workers, ethnic minorities, I know they're all welcome to the platform. So what can they do in the app?
Right, where to start?
There's a lot, huh?
Yeah, so I mean we try to make it as interactive as possible. Some of the more popular features are the blogging platform. So I know Mr. Laxton himself has several blogs on there, and following suit of that, we've also got an extremely popular poetry corner, which we've actually got Odie from Horizons in the studio watching us right now. So her Horizons group are very keen poets and have been contributing a great deal to the site. So and then on top of that, we have interviews with members of the migrant community, so NGO leaders, community group leaders, all sorts on there. And then we've got a whole range of help and support resources, so frequently asked questions, a advice column by our very own Ask Aileen.
Yeah.
That's my advice, Colin.
Ask Eileen,
and also a business directory and worldwide house directory we've got on there as well, which is, that area is something we're looking to build up as well. So we'll be looking to have kind of offers and promotions from businesses and the like as well.
Okay. Well, Ask Eileen is a wonderful column actually. A lot of people are looking forward to have responses if they ask Eileen. So my question is, will there be something like Request Martin in the future?
Ask Martin the request.
Ask Martin, and then he'll ask Aileen, and then he can respond to.
That normally happens when he gets a message or an email in Tagalog, so he can't read it anyway. So ask Martin, but then he's gonna ask me.
Maybe if you've got any technical questions, you can ask me. I probably still won't know the answer to those,
but still they could ask you, right? Okay, so what else do you have? I mean, now you have this features that you have mentioned just a while ago. What else do you have in the pipeline when it comes to the app?
In the pipeline, yeah. So, so another feature that we've just recently launched is the latest news section. So, Aileen has also been doing a lot of work around that. So that's effectively a news roundup. So we gather interesting stories from across the migrant community, both in Hong Kong and also overseas as well. So that is an area that we'll be looking to further build on as well. So basically we consolidate it on the website, and then you can link to all the external pages, and then we have a lot of kind of internal ones as well. We've also just kicked off some featured blogs on the site, which have proven very popular so far. So that's something that we're looking to continue with. And I think along with the app launch, to obviously give a bit of encouragement for people to sign up and download the app. So we will be running a number of competitions and sort of games in the coming days and the weeks ahead. So we'll be providing more details of those very shortly.
Yeah, so everyone who has an Android phone, please download the app, Pangyao.hk. And also, because you mentioned here that you have the help and support resources, so this includes all the NGOs that deal with the migrant community.
Yes.
Right. So what sort of content do they provide for Pangyao?
Yeah, so I mean, we've actually had quite a bit of collaboration with some of the major Hong Kong NGOs, so the likes of Enrich and Pathfinders and Fair Employment Agency, Uplifters, Zubin Foundation.
Quite a lot,
So I mean, they provide a lot of great content, related to their specific areas. So Pathfinders, for example, deal a lot with maternity, so they've given us some excellent sort of blogs around that. And then likewise with Fair Agency, they're obviously an ethical employment agency, so they give a lot of very good advice.
So these blogs they can read under the blog section?
Yes, that's correct, yeah. So we've got a bit of a mix, so some of them are blogs under our own blogs page, and then others we've got under the news page, which link to external sources.
Wonderful. And a few of them have been our guests here now in Pinoy Life as well. In the show.
Yeah.
So they mentioned Pangyao, that's great too. And speaking of blogs, which you talked about earlier, we also have Pia over there with OD, who is also a prolific blogger for Pangyao. So welcome, Pia.
Hi, Pia.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to speak to them a bit later and talk more about that. Because Pia and Oli are also admins, moderators for the Pangyao's group page.
But I mean, I would say we would encourage anyone to get involved. So if you're a keen writer, then whether that's poetry or blogs, then the platform is completely free for all of the features to use, as will the app be. So we don't have any kind of hidden charges that you need to sort of click through, and so it's all completely free to use. So I think the more we build that up and the more users we get on there, then the more useful it's going to be for everyone.
Yeah, so for all bloggers and writers and those who are keen on writing, we encourage you to submit your articles, your write-ups, your anything that you'd like to put on and post in Pangyao.hk. Yeah.
And then you also have the photo wall on the app as well, right?
Yes.
So they can can you give us a brief explanation of what that is?
Yes, so it's, I guess, as the name implies, it's a wall for photos.
And video.
So so the videos isn't quite on the app yet, so we'll be adding that hopefully in the very near future. But yeah, so the photo wall, so anyone can go and post photos and captions on there. So we did previously, and we probably will be in the near future, running some further competitions on there to, you know, post on certain topics, and then we'll have kind of weekly prizes around that as well.
So it's called PANGYAO Pics, right?
PANGYAO Apps.
So that's
correct.
when you scroll through the app, you can the photo wall is called PANGYAO Pics, so that's you can add your photos there and put captions on. So yeah,
it's actually one of the very popular sections of PANGYAO because people want to post their photos.
Oh yeah.
Happy, sad, you know, photos of people around you if they can post.
It's a great feature because it's like Instagram but for migrants, right?
Yeah, so it's called migrant.
Very okay, that's a bit of a mouthful. But anyways, so it's quite good, you know. So if you want to see your kababayans or you see other migrants around the city, other ethnic minorities, it's concentrated. So it's a bit more filtered than Instagram is, where there's so many users. So
and it's probably also worth mentioning, because I think maybe not so many users actually know about it, but under your own profile you can also see kind of everything that you have posted. So whether that's pictures or blogs or poems, etc. You can find all that
right?
under your profile. So it's like Facebook when you post stuff on your, you know, you could see it under your profile. So it's the same as well in PANGYAO. So
it's really?
It.
Well, I never knew that. So is that one something new?
It's been there for a while, but there's been some kind of updates made to it, and actually there's still a few updates to make around it. But I think on the app it's already fairly comprehensive. So you can find all that information there.
And so the users who are also already active on the app or on the website, we also have the share button there for Facebook. So that would also be a big help, right?
Yeah. I mean that's something that we added, or at least upgraded relatively recently. So if you click on the share button now, you can share the image, the title of the blog, etc. So you know you don't need to kind of create a whole post yourself. You just click the share button, and then good to go.
So that kind of adds on to the goal of PANGYAO, which is to be community driven, right? So if you find a blog that you like on the platform, please click the share button, because that would help us a lot. Especially if it's information relevant to migrant workers. Minorities in the city.
And then we've also got the like button as well, which is the little heart in the corner. So that's actually something that we're further building up at the moment as well. So the aim with that is that if you like a particular business or NGO, for example, then whenever they post anything further, then you'll get updates under your own profile to that. So it'll become kind of like a personalised news feed. That's sort of the direction that we're trying to head with it at the moment. So
that's interesting. So are you planning to put some more emoji type reactions, like, you know, you have the thumbs up, you have the like, and you have the heart like Facebook?
Quite possibly, we'll I think it's all about, if people start using it more and more, then we can kind of build it up from there, really. So we have recently been trying to kind of gather a bit of research from users through our Facebook group, the Pangyao group, on, you know, what people would like to see more of and that sort of thing. So that's been some good insight, and we'll probably continue to do some more of that research as well.
Good. One question that was raised a while ago, I mean, one of my friends, when I asked her to go to Pangyao, now that you have the app, so when you submit something like blog or blogs or anything, would it go to like an approval process first, or it will be posted immediately as soon as they click the send button?
Some of the screens do have approval steps, yes. So if I remember rightly, I think the blogs and the poetry section.
Poetry and events.
Okay. Whereas with the PANGYAO Pics, it's
the photos is
sort of free. But you do have to be kind of signed in to do any of those things. So
So what do they need to sign in?
Just email address, and you can choose a username and password, and then that's it. So you'll receive an email, like a verification email, so you just click the link in the email and you should be good to go.
Okay, so you don't ask for any personal information?
No, you can actually add a more complete profile if you wish to, so you can add like a profile picture, a bio, social media information. So, you know, if you're kind of looking to, promote, for example, we have a lot of users who have YouTube channels, and we do have a YouTube channel section as well. So, you know, if you're looking to promote those sort of things, you can also add your social media details in there if you wish to, but it's not mandatory to do that.
Okay, so it's more optional.
So they can put more
It's up to the
details
user.
for themselves, like your favorite color.
Yeah, and you can actually add that. You can put your favourite colour. If you
Favorite food, adobo.
What is your favourite colour, Rob?
Depends on the lightings.
Depends on the Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us, Martin.
Thank
Do
you
you
very
have any
much.
messages for
Thank you.
a message for our Pangyao before we say goodbye?
I guess it would be just check out the app. So it's on Google Play Store now.
Check the app.
So yeah, please go and download. We'll be very, very happy if you do.
Thank you very
Wonderful.
much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much,
very
Martin.
much.